Hey, what's up, everybody? Landon, I got the package, man. Um, Says fragile, but USPS, you know. I'm gonna pick a small corner, and we're gonna dig into this guy because it should be loaded with goodies. And since everything's metal, I guess I could just dig right in. You got packaging inside of packaging. Oh man, oh man. Oh, there's the big guy. There's the big guy. We have some little guys. Oh, and you included the stickers. You remember the stickers, man. All right. Got my Lighten Up custom stickers. Lana's an awesome guy. If anybody ever deals with him, LUC. You know, I know everything's metal anyway. But I still like to make sure I have a good of a container. Know where everything is. What do we have here? Which square thing is which? Uh-oh. We have a voltrove. We have the voltrove. Anything special about this voltrove? That's the real question. Anybody want to know what's special about this voltrove? Is it that it's a 35? It's got to be more special than just being a 35, right? Or I wouldn't be talking about it. Now, let me try to be real careful, because, I mean, Landon's a swell guy and all, but he goes a little above and beyond. So he packed this thing worse than the, or stiffer than the bad joke for Christmas. So I'm that kid that has to work at it. But I don't just want to rip it open. I want to be careful. This is some good old Voltro love. Oh, and it's got some extra goodies right there. We have the original chimney. Of course, all the little O-rings. But, that's not even the fun part. The fun part is, let me get this bad boy out. We have a Deadpool. See if I can get it in the camera here. Deadpool. Francis edition tank. With a nice little chimney Deadpool guy running around in here. A shame, I need to see if we can move this light block back a little bit. Maybe I can get some more light on this. I need more zoom. I will figure this out. Having technical difficulties. Because I just want to show a little bit. I will take some awesome pictures for you. Francis on the bottom. And this is going with a piece that Leonard Young is doing for me. Fantastic guy. Has a great little company. I have a custom drip tip for this guy. And all kinds of other goodies. Let's get to them. I'm going to guess that he packed them with the box because I'm not feeling them anywhere. Ooh, violent. The box feels light. Oh, everything is inside. Yep, that's what I thought. Oh yeah. The only limitation was my own creativity. I didn't think of anything to put on the front plate. We're going to open this bad boy up since everything is on the inside. Oh, he was nice with this tape. Thanks, Landon. That looks amazing. I'm almost afraid to touch it. That is so nice. This was an N1 from Alpine Tech. And I'm sorry, I'm staring at it. I'm all caught in awe. I'm supposed to be showing everybody what's going on. We have the Rob Zombie, Captain Spaulding, Sherry Moon with her sexy self, the three from Hell going down the bottom, or back. Then Captain Howdy just being that nefarious Captain Howdy, the devil himself. And loaded inside here. Oh, I'm almost afraid to set it down on anything hard. It's gonna be used. It's gonna be loved. The inside panel, I'm wanting to put a centerfold picture of Sherry Moon. But we have a bunch of engraved goodies. Look at this big sack of engraved goodies. I guess we start picking and poking at them. Let's see, we got the Devil Switch for these three from Hell box I'm putting together. See if you guys can see that. It's got the devil right there on the 16mm switch. Nice and big. Not lined up. I'm going to have to play with that. Not sure how that happened. We have the three from Hell 510. That looks amazing. Three from Hell. That looks great. That's shining through plastic. Not sure what happened with the button. Great basic Deadpool. That's like perfectly centered. They say you can't make a perfect circle. My eyes can't tell the difference. And that's going for the Deadpool box. Oh, look at these titanium drip tips. Oh, that looks sweet. I actually got to open one and feel one. This is the Deadpool. Oh, that's so light. See if they can be shown here. That was fantastic. He said titanium. I'm like, okay, this sounds great. I was wondering how it might, contrast, or, everybody goes for the really nice resin tips, but I couldn't turn down the idea of such a wide bore titanium tip at such a wonderful price. Engraved, and like this right here for the Deadpool. If you guys can see it. Oh, I'll have to take some pictures. It is Deadpool, doing the hearts with his hands. It looks fantastic. I mean, the detail for such a little picture. God, this camera's not going to do any justice. Oh, I just streaked it. You can tell I'm such an amateur at this. I don't do this. I have a YouTube channel, but I am definitely no pro. I'm not going to have any way to possibly re-record this. So this is what we got. I apologize for the streaking. I got rid of most of it. We got some magnets. Of course, the little buttons. They all come with the Alpine boxes. Anybody that orders Alpine boxes, you get the magnets and the buttons. This one right here, I need to get the negative out of the way. I kind of just slid around in packing. But this one here is for the Deadpool. And it says, "Where's Francis?" Because as you remember, the bottom of the tank, Francis. Nice voltrove 35, full Deadpool. I love the way it looks. Very, very impressed by this tank. It is going to be loved. It deserves a awesome Deadpool tip. I love the smokestack on the Voltrove 35, but just because it's already here, we're going to hurry up and just... we're going to use, since I'm not got the box yet, we're going to use the other tip. I bought two Deadpool tips. Didn't know which option I would go with. But right now, since it doesn't match the box, we're going to slide this tip into here. See how this fit is. Oh, that's tight. That's tight. Yeah. Oh, that looks great. That looks fantastic. Pardon my language, pardon my French. But that looks just fantastic. That is a beast. Titanium tip. Oh, I can't wait to throw some Nick Dumas coils in there. This boy's going to be rocking. This is by far my favorite tank in the world now. It just, yeah. The V35 I think is the perfect size, and that titanium tip, I know that resin stuff is sexy, and I was, thinking about getting one myself, but it just looks fantastic to me. Now we're getting to the nitty gritty. We have the Devil drip tip for the, kind of see that a little bit, 3 from Hell box that I will be doing a separate video for tonight. Hopefully not committing social media suicide with that. And this is a chamber for a fatality. Now, you will have to deal with my language. As I say, that looks fantastic. I know the wording is small, but once it hits juice and it has that well to expand in, you'll be able to see it. Tutti fucking fruity. And I wish I was using a better camera. I will be glad to post pictures after the video is posted. This looks fantastic. I mean, this stuff is flawless. I don't know what happened with the other button, but that looks like it might have been a boo-boo, because yeah. But this is like probably one of the more complicated ones right here, because the lettering is so small. I actually designed this myself with the original image in the middle and doing the words and stuff using Photoshop on my tablet. I just found the image. It was the best, clearest one. And that is a font that I just kept having to scale over and over. When you're doing this stuff by touch screen, it's really just out there annoying. You have to keep redoing it. I'm almost afraid to touch this. This feels so good. My one regret with the box is that I didn't put anything in the front. Has nothing to do with my laser engraver. It has my own creativity. He does much more intricate work. But this was what I wanted because I love Rob Zombie. I love Captain Howdy. I'm a horror movie buff. And Devil's Rejects, House of a Thousand Corpses, 3 from Hell. I can't wait to go to the opening of 3 from Hell. Be the guy sitting there in line with a fatality, vaping this guy. One last thing I am going to do before I end this video, besides blow a couple clouds, because, well, all this talking, not enough nicotine. Warning, nicotine is an addictive substance. It is really bad for your health. I also have a fantastic TNT box. I call it the Green Dynamite. It's rocking a steam engraved Titan and some coils from Nick Dumas. It is just a fog machine. It's just like a firecracker. Boom. a Sir Oak Tree enclosure. This is the TNT green. It's got an 1800 in it. Fantastic. Got a nice little um, what do you call it? Theme. I converted over from German. But I'm gonna throw this guy together, and we're gonna see how Captain Howdy here looks in his real home inside this fatality. Here we go. Lock it together. We're going to go one more step because I want to see what it really looks like. I'm going to throw the Devil Titanium. I figured it is the 3 from Hell, so I put a couple little dancing devils. Well, Landon put a couple little dancing devils on the drip tip, on the button. Oh, that makes that smokestack huge. That's going to enhance the flavor, in my opinion. That looks fantastic. It looks mean on this fatality with the quadruple airflow. Yeah. Tutti fucking fruity. I'm an excited guy. This is my first unboxing from anything from LUC. I'll be, honest and always buy it. And, I'm not getting free shipping out of this. I'm not doing this for a kickback. I'm doing this just because I believe in these guys. I believe in what they do. I believe in their work. And I'm going to bring some attention to it. I started doing this as a hobby, and this is just a hobby. This is for myself. A friend of mine who works at a fantastic shop here in Indy, Dark Star Vapors. Their owners are amazing guys. My buddy Josh is the manager. They are good people. They let me come in the shop, play around, and Josh makes sure I haven't messed anything up. So it's nice to have somebody that I can say, hey, am I doing this right? So I really appreciate that. So I want to give a shout out to Randall, Travis, Josh. You guys are awesome. People should visit Dark Star Vapors in Indy. A shout out to Victor at Alpine Tech for always making a good product. And I just want to, let the mod building world know that there's guys out here that will help you do this amazing stuff. Now you take a solder gun to a little bit of a know-how, read a diagram, follow along. I'm going to do a video of a mod build for this guy, and I'm doing it a little more rudimentary than I want to, because I want to show that even the guy who doesn't have a fortune to spend on supplies can do this. Sorry, Landon, if I am going super amateur when I put this together, but I kind of want to put that out there for everybody, that you don't have to have the best of the best to put together, 1 or 2 good mods. You just have to have a little bit of knowledge and know the limits of what you're using. And know there are great guys out there like Leonard Young, like Landon Peterson, and so forth, that not only can build a mod, but will give you supplies, give you, the extra help, do the laser engraving, do the wrapping to help you build your own creations. And I think that's a huge, huge benefit to the mod building world, to the vaporizer world. And everybody, support your local shops, support your local builders. That's all I can say. Keep it cloudy.